Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's just Shax to you. Today I'm going to be sharing a workout for glutes, only using the bands. This creates resistance in the glute area, but I find that I feel it primarily in the top part of my gluteus. You actually still get a little bit of hamstring work, and your arms are still engaged, as is your core, while you're doing the movement. Because I used a soft or looser band, I actually did 20 reps. If you use a more hardcore band, I feel like it's harder and it feels better, but I wanted to stay light today. I'm really not trying to grow anymore. I'm just trying to sculpt whatever I currently have. So if you're going to participate at home, do the 20 reps. Switch sides. Remember, everything you do on one side, you have to do on the other. So the way you use the band, I secure it under my knee, and then the other side of the band gets secured under my foot. And when I push back, I try to push back like in a diagonal way. You're not trying to really go straight behind you, it's diagonal. So keep that in mind as you are going back or kicking back. Again, if you look at my arms, they're actually flexed and engaged throughout the whole movement, as is my core and my lower back. So I really think it's nice to try this. Get the best use out of your time by working the full body, even if your primary focus is the glute area or whatever area you're working. So we'll get the best out of our time. Again, 20 reps. Make sure you're kicking in the diagonal. There's no rush through the movement. This is a lighter band. I'm going to put the link in my description so you guys can check out where I purchased my bands from. Okay, so now that we are done with that set, I'm going to cross over to a different set of bands. This is a medium band. You could use any band you want. I like this one. Like I said, I was trying to go for high reps today, not anything heavy, but it burns. So if you're doing this at home, just be prepared to experience a very unique burn. So we're going to do hip thrusts, but when we reach the top, we open. That way we're keeping the entire body active again, besides the arms. So your core has to be active, as does your lower back. This primarily targets the sides of my glutes. It will catch fire. It's a really good movement. I'm used to doing hip thrusts with weights, and then same action, like opening my legs and closing them as I get to the top. Just more resistance. Really nice for sculpting. My faces. Yeah, it burns. Find ways to stretch your butt in between moving on to the next portion. The way I do this is to maximize the burn. So we don't really get a break on the sides of the glutes. Oh man, sorry if you're doing it at home. So this is like a fire hydrant. Once again, my shoulders are engaged, as is my core and my back. If you're not sure about the form, you could always stack one foot on top of the other. And just make sure you keep continuously opening and closing. Even the other leg that's down, the side of that glute is going to burn too. It's like the whole thing is on fire through the whole movement. Something that looks so simple can hurt so bad. That's kind of why I always keep it in my repertoire or my practice of training glutes. I like a rounder look. I used to have a little bit of a hip dip, but not anymore. Now, this is the fun part, right? We're just going to squat down, stay low, and we're doing side taps. You still have your band on. I actually was dancing to music and having a good old time. Try to do that for 30 seconds. Dancing actually elevates dopamine in the brain, makes you happy. So at any given time, if you feel like breaking into dance, you should. It's a good practice. Now, lastly, just going to do a little wall hold. I just needed to get through 10 seconds of staying up there. Clearly, I was fried. Oh gosh. I'm reliving the pain. Anyway, it's all done. Hopefully you tried this at home. This is 5 minutes. You should be going for 5 rounds of this. Peace out. Thanks for subscribing.